today with a project share. This is for a swap that I hosted over on Creating the Crafty Life, and this is for the mini in a Matchbox swap. And so in front of you, this is a project that I created for my partner Nancy, and I don't know if Nancy has a YouTube channel, but if she does, I'll make sure to link it down below. So the first thing that I did is, well, not the first thing, but I'm going to share with you guys this card that I made, and it matches the mini and the Matchbox that I did for her. And I used the Prima's Amber Moon collection for this, and this is from the haul that I did not too long ago with the, oh my goodness, hold on one second, I'll tell you, because I can't remember. The Impress. So these are the Impress dies and stamps. So I just did this and I made it into a shaker card, and in the background is a die cut Space Needle. And these are the sequins that came with the embellishments, the cardstock, the chipboard pieces, the chipboard stickers. So I just used some of the pattern paper, and I half embossed using the quilted We Are Memory Keepers embossing folder, and just embossed it. And then on the inside I stamped the Space Needle, and then just thank you, and I'll write a personal message to her there. So the next is the outside of the box. Now, I used a lot of bling that I had in my stash, just the swirls and stuff like that, because I just thought the black just accented it really well. So these are just all around. I didn't put any on the front or the back, but I put some on the bottom. And let me tell you, I'm sure you guys all know how difficult it can be sometimes to do the actual bling. Let me see if I can. Nope, that's not better. That's in my eyes now. These bling pieces, it's kind of a pain. So on the top I used a few Recollection flowers. And then back here, this is a Prima flower. The large flower kind of got covered up. And then I used some, let's go ahead and actually just, oops, wrong way, zoom in. This is from a different collection. I don't remember what collection it is, but it was just a leftover flower they had. And then there's a couple of the Recollections flowers. This is a chipboard piece from the chipboard stickers. And like I said, there's some flowers that I added in here, some stripes and some polka dots. And then these little pieces here are just a couple of Recollections sparkly cabochons. When you open it up, oh, and on the front is just a Tim Holtz drawer pull. Oops, let's see, and a couple of bling pieces there, and on the inside is a sticker, and it just says, "So thankful for you." And the sticker was from the paper collection. And inside is the mini, and I just lined it with paper from the paper collection. And I liked it because this paper, when I look at it, it looks like a wooden crate. I don't know, that's just kind of what it reminded me of. So that is the box that I created, and here is the mini album. And let's go ahead and, oh, I keep zooming in the wrong way. Okay, so this is the cover of my mini, and it basically, it's based off of a toilet paper roll mini, and it is, the pages are 4 1/8 wide by 2 1/4 tall. So on the front cover I used more of those Recollections flowers, and then I used several of the chipboard pieces. There's a couple of gold leaves that match the collection, and they were from a pack. I don't remember which pack it was, but one of the packs. A little bit of black seam binding, kind of just bunched up right there, and little burlap piece on the back. These are flowers that actually came with the collection as well, and then I just cut off the centers because the centers just look kind of weird to me. And I had some Wild Orchid Crafts white roses that I just painted gold, and I used the same gold paint. Let me grab it here. And it's the precious metals, and I just used a paintbrush to paint that. And this mitten is actually holding the seam binding. That's my closure. And then on the back side, there's another closure right there. I do have to put the swap information there still, but I'll get there. I used pattern paper on the outside, just matted the whole thing. And then I inked everything in the Close to My Heart ink saddle. So I inked everything in that color. Used one of my border punches right there on the side, and it's just some of the pattern paper, and I just thought it was really cute and really simple. I did construct this box a little bit bigger because not the size of it, not like the width, but the thickness of it, because it just got a little bit thick. So I just did a simple seam binding closure and just a couple lengths of black seam binding, and I used a hidden hinge, just the traditional hidden hinge for this. I thought about using the hidden hinge plus, but the problem with that is, well, I was looking for something real quick. I didn't use that because I didn't want it to be longer, so that's why I didn't use that. Sorry, I was just getting a little scrap to show you guys kind of the tucks and things like that. Forgot to take one out. So on this first page is just an acetate frame. Oh, and I matted all the papers using this really adorable, I love this. So this is the rustic nesting frames that I got from my friend Mariana, and so these frames are what I use to mat all the papers. So on this, what I did is I cut out the paper mat, and then I used a smaller nesting one and some acetate to create a picture frame. This is a chipboard piece from the chipboard collection, and so is this little coffee mug, and I love this coffee mug. It is just so cute. Each of the pages actually has a tag, and I just used some of the pattern paper, and all of this mini, I used the 6x6, and then the paper, I used the 12x12 to mat the box. But with this, I actually just cut two out of the pattern paper, backed them back to back, inked the edges, and I sandwiched a little pull. And this is from the, if I can get it out without making everything fall down, the Stampin' Up! Whale tab punch. So that is what I used for that, and so it's just really simple tags, and I won't pull them out because it's just pattern paper, and then those tabs. So then on the back side, I used another one of those Recollections flowers, and it reminds me of a poinsettia, or poinsettia, either way you want to pronounce it, and it's just a little tuck piece. I created this little card right here, and the little mitten isn't adhered all the way down, so you could tuck something in there if she wanted to. And then this is just a little sticker from the collection, and I thought it went well with it because it's a little mitten and it says sweater weather. On this page is another flower, and oh, these are some Recollections leaves back here that I just had. And then these, another flower and another little tuck spot right here. This piece, this little butterfly I fussy cut from the paper collection, and I just stuck it on there, and then it's just, I inked both sides of it, and she can tuck a picture or journal or whatever she wants to do. And like I said, it's just more pattern paper. On this page right here, this is, oh, just come on. Doesn't want to come out. Okay. Alright, so this piece, there's these three pieces are chipboard, or not chipboard, but cardstock pieces. Actually, four. It's the Home Sweet Home, and then the pumpkin, and the bird, and then the clock as well. And I added a couple little, what do you call it? A couple little, good Lord, pearls, and there's a leaf back there as well. So I just did that. And then on these, oopsies, on these with the 6x6 collection, the journaling cards were shrunk down too. So I just cut 3 of them and inked all the edges and just tucked them in there just for a little extra something. The next is just a simple pattern paper pocket, and I cut this just with the matting, use a little bit of trim, and then this is a little puffy sticker from the collection, and so is this, and then a couple little sparkly leaves back there, and then again just more of those little journaling cards, the mini journaling cards from the collection. And then, oops. On this side is a little lace pocket, and this is some lace that I got from my friend Matilda, and a few of the flowers from the paper collection. This is a little chipboard piece that I just backed on some black cardstock, and then this is also a little chipboard piece that I just inked and adhered down, and then I just have this little pull right there. The next is a little more interactive. This is a little tuck piece that I think I glued down a little more than I had initially anticipated, but can tuck right behind it. And this is a sticker from the sticker collection that I just backed on some of the paper. And then little card chipboard pumpkin, and then another little leaf, but this flips out. It's magnetized, so it opens up and then it opens up again. So, and each of these is stickers from the sticker, the sheet of stickers. This one is the rain is just confetti from the sky, pumpkin spice, and everything nice. And each of these can tuck something behind, so you don't have to glue over top. And then the inner two, this one says jump in leaf piles, and you are the pumpkin to my spice, and I just thought that was really cute. So that one, lots of space. And this is another little pocket that I created using some lace, and I believe this is the lace I got from Mariana, and I just adhered down a couple little pieces, little sticker from the sticker collection, and then backed on some black cardstock and added a few pearls here and there. And then this is a little envelope that I created with and it's upside down. Well, there's that. My Brenda Walton die, and I just added some cardstock. Well, that's interesting that I put it on upside down. Apparently I wasn't paying enough attention. Well, it's pretty. Never said anything about being practical. So we just stick that back in there. Alright, the next one is another lace pocket, or pocket that I made with some trim and a couple flowers from the collection. And then these two pieces are acetate pieces, little coffee cup, and then also this one, you are the pumpkin to my spice. It's just a bigger version of it. And then in here I just added a few more of those little mini journaling cards, just to kind of fill it up. And then this one has a even the leaves fall for you, and that's a little sticker from the sticker sheet. And on this one, this is a little chipboard piece, a little sticker from the sticker collection, couple little leaves, and then another little chipboard piece, but and then the leaves are wrapped around it, but it's magnetized, and this little cardstock piece, but it just covers up the magnet. And then there's a little accordion that goes all the way up and down. So I used the little all the little pieces, the little mini journaling cards. Okay, the next is a couple little pieces from the cardstock ephemera pieces, and again you can stick something behind it. And then also up underneath this one you could also go underneath that, so if she so desired you could stick something in like that. I just when I popped it up on the foam adhesive, I just did it on the upper half so that it left room. But I just thought that that was cute, and there's a couple of leaves in the background. And I just love this little mason jar. It says Home Sweet Home. And the back page is just a little chipboard piece, and it's I think they're sunflowers. I'm assuming to me they look like sunflowers. So there's that, and then this is a sticker from the sticker collection. I just backed it on some of the pattern paper. And then these two pieces are pieces from the cardstock ephemera, and then this is a sticker. And I just thought it was really cute, and it just says going somewhere. And I just put it on some cardstock, and then it was about the same size as the others. So those all fit in there. Just like that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and tie this back up. So it's all neat and tidy. So there is the, I'll zoom back out. There we go. So there is the mini and the Matchbox that I created for my partner. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you'd like to come and play with us this coming month, we do have some really fun swaps coming up. So I will leave the link down below, and hope to see you guys swapping, or hope you guys enjoy my next video as well. I'll see you guys later. Bye.